Okay, so you work with our new leader huddles, you lead them or co-lead them. You are the expert to go to on this next question I'm going to ask you.
Okay.
And it's what advice would you give to educators who are considering becoming workshop leaders for STEM Teachers NYC?
Ooh, that's a great question. And I think so. It's interesting. That question's interesting because of the last new leader huddle we had, the first one, I should say. One of the questions we asked the new leaders was, "What's your superpower?" And that's sometimes a really hard thing to identify for yourself, especially when we're in the trenches of the classroom and we're trying this, that, and the other thing, and sometimes things work and sometimes things don't. And so it's easy to get lost in that day-to-day sort of thing, and it's hard. So then it becomes hard to identify what is my superpower. And I think for me, the biggest thing was having encouragement from colleagues, having colleagues being come in and say, "Hey, that's really great. That needs to get out there. Other teachers need to know about it." Even though myself, I did not feel like it was quote unquote ready to get out there into the public. I think trusting the colleagues around you that are seeing what you're doing in the classroom, that are seeing what you're doing in workshops, that are hearing the questions that you're asking, I think that is a huge first step into getting into the world of leading workshops. And to the other half, I would say, is also to keep in mind that it's there's the fear of being the expert, so to speak, of I don't feel like I'm the expert. It's like the imposter syndrome
Mhm.
type of thing. And knowing that even though we may not have read every single every single book or idea on a particular subject, just knowing that you're doing something great in the classroom and knowing from your colleagues and friends and everybody that's like that has to get out there, I think that's the biggest. Those two things are the biggest thing that
Mhm.
I would say for new leaders is to think about. And I'm sorry, I'm rambling a little bit with,
Oh,
with this
I
answer.
mean, what I'm hearing is like twofold. One is
Yeah.
take the compliment. If your colleagues are saying you're doing great work and it's work they're interested or in or would like you to share, please
Mm-hmm.
share it.
Mm-hmm.
Trust your colleagues. And the other one
Mm-hmm.
is trust yourself. You don't
Exactly.
have to be an expert on all things, but you do have skills to share, and you the field will benefit from you sharing them.